right, let's keep this good show going. Get up for Fran Sisco, everybody.
Hi, that's my real name. Well, it was Frank, and then I lost the K. Not this K yet, but so it's Fran Sisco. And for those of you who, I'm sure you have transgender friends, but many of you, but for those who don't, just explain a little bit about what it's like being transgender. I've been living full-time as a female for 21 months now, and I'm really enjoying it. And what it's like is, when you have, when you go from a worm to a chrysalis, in a cocoon, then to a frenetic butterfly, and then it becomes this graceful, beautiful butterfly, from a frenetic moth to a beautiful butterfly. Well, I'm sort of in that combination stage, I'm this frenetic moth, and I'm not really a graceful butterfly yet. I've got one wing is bigger than another, it's got some graffiti on it. I also got a little bit of a worm left, So, but I'm in this in-between stage, and some people say to me, well, don't worry about that, go with that. You have the best of both worlds, You got the guy part of you, and you got the girl part of you, and go with that. And, sometimes that does work. For example, on the guy side, I'm a CPA, and I'm really good at math, and things like rounding, numbers and stuff like that. So I use that to help the female side of me that I never want to really give away my real age. So what I did is I came up with this concept called RD, with ketchup. And the way that RD means round down. So let's say I'm 52 for argument's sake. 52, I round down to 50. Then I lose 10 years, because what's a decade, right? So now I'm down to 40. Then I take off one more, I'm 39. So I just lost 13 years there, so I'm 39. And the catch-up part is that I'll add the 13 later on. So when I'm an 81-year-old woman, I'm going to say, when someone asks me my age, I'll say I'm 94. And then they'll say, oh, you look great for your age. So I win both ways. And, this best of both worlds, too. So I was in Chicago a couple of weeks ago, and so this best of both worlds could work another way also. I went to the bathroom in the back of the plane, and these bathrooms, they're about this big, they're like a little closet. So when I shut the door, I looked at the toilet, and then I said, oh my God, I gotta pull my dress up, I've gotta pull my pantyhose down, I've gotta make my cincher go down, I gotta turn around, and all of this, and this. I said, you know what, who's gonna know? So I go with the guy way, of doing things. My mom is a little confused because I lived for 50 years as a guy, and now I'm living as a female, so sometimes she's confused. It's made even worse because she has dementia, starting with dementia, and some other illnesses like Parkinson's and stuff. But sometimes I find that I take advantage of it, or I see the joke in it. So for example, on the phone the other day, she says, oh, I said, how you doing, Mom? In the morning when I speak to her, her aide calls with her on the phone, on speakerphone. I said, how you doing, Mom? So she says, well, I keep on hearing that baby in the next room. And there isn't a baby in the next room. So later on when I went to visit her, I said, I sat down on the couch next to her. I said, Mom, how you doing? I really felt I should get closer to her and really calm her, because she was hallucinating about this baby. So I said, she says, oh, I keep hearing that baby in the next room, and they're talking about you. I said, they're talking about me? So, yeah, they're talking about the baby and you. And I said, Mom, you think I'm pregnant? And then she said, you are? And then I said, no, Mom. This is where I took advantage. I said, no, Mom, I can't be pregnant. I'm too old. So, when you're transgender also, that's light. So I got less than a minute left? Okay. I just want to say this about, be kind to your transgender friends. When they're going from male to female, call them Miss. Don't call them ma'am. Definitely don't call them sir. I'm in CVS the other day. I'm online, how they have the cashiers up there, and they're calling, and I was doing my emails because the line was long. So I'm doing my emails, and I don't hear her calling me. Miss, miss, miss. The guy behind taps me on the shoulder, whispers in my ear, Miss, she's calling you. I said, oh my God, this is so great. The guy's calling me Miss. The girl is calling Miss. The whole store thinks I'm Miss. So as I go up to the counter, she says, oh, hi. She got to see my face more clearly. And she says, hi, ma'am. Give me a CVS card. I said, oh, I don't have my card. Here's my number. And just then she says, when I said, and I spoke in my voice, she says, thanks a lot, sir. Thank you. Great to be here.
All right, Fran Sisco. Strong grip. Next guy goes in, then we're going to have Adam